Hello, this is Mary Bush with Stampin' in the Sand. Welcome to the third card in our series, Watercolor Birthday Blossoms. This is a card class that I'm offering by mail. If you've already subscribed to my card class by mail, you've received all of the materials to complete your cards with the exception of ink and adhesives. This is our third card in the series, The Best Day Ever. We will be creating our card using 2 panels of Whisper White, your 1 1/4 by 5 1/4 inch strip of Hello Honey striped cardstock. We have already watercolored and punched our pansies from the stamp set using either the coordinating pansy punch or the paper snips, depending on if you've purchased the pansy punch or not. It was an option for my card class to go. We also have a length of our gold 1 1/8 inch ribbon here. That's included in your kit also, and we will also be needing our gold sequins. So let's get started creating our card. We have our Birthday Blossom stamp set here. And I'm going to be stamping using my archival black ink. This is because we're going to be watercoloring, so you need a dye ink that's going to stay crisp on your cardstock and not bleed when you add your watercoloring. So we're going to bring in our ink pad. I'm just going to select one of my white panels. Going to ink up my Scattering of Blossoms stamp image, and following the card template that I have here, we're going to stamp that in the upper left hand corner. Then I'm going to come in with my leaf image, which I believe I apparently put away in the stamp set. Isn't that convenient? So we're just going to quickly stick him on the bottom of there. And I'm just going to stamp this coming down out of my scattered flowers. I can peel that off and put it aside. Okay, so now I have my The Best Day Ever stamp. I'm going to ink that up as well in the archival black. Now I have also already created a template for my Stamp-A-Majig using my template here, and this needs to go in the upper right hand corner, as you can see on this card here. So I'm just going to fit that in. I think about there will look good. Move that out of the way so I don't get my hand in it, and we're going to just lay in the handle. I'm going to hope that that ink that I stamped those flowers in is dry enough. Make sure that my stamp is facing the right direction. And a quick down and up. Okay, so we've got that done. So that is all the stamping we're going to be doing on this card for the moment. So I'm going to put that ink pad away before I end up with an accident. Then I'm going to come in with my piece of Hello Honey striped designer paper. This is from the Moonlight Designer Series stack. It is currently in our clearance rack, actually, and it is while supplies last. All items in the clearance rack are while supplies last. So if you have not subscribed to my card class to go and you're interested in doing so, it will be available until this Designer Series paper stack is no longer available from Stampin' Up!, at which time I will have to discontinue this card class by mail. Also, with the new annual catalog in June of 2016, if this stamp set is no longer offered in the catalog, at that time this card class to go will also be retired. So my card classes are available while the supplies are currently available from Stampin' Up! So now I'm just going to take my gold ribbon And I'm just going to tie a knot. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to fix that knot. It was crooked and it was driving me nuts. So I'm going to move this over so that my knot is over towards the right-hand side. Bring in my card base once again. And I need to bring in some dimensionals. I'm going to put this up on dimensionals onto the front of my card. Okay, so that's onto the front of my card. Now we're going to do a little bit more watercoloring. So I've got my Hello Honey, and you just squish, squish, squish your stamp pad, and that will get you a nice collection of ink on the inside of your cover. I'm going to bring back in the watercoloring kit that I've been using throughout this series. I just have a plastic tray, a damp paper towel, my aqua painter, and a little cup of water. As I've been explaining, you can fill the vessel of your aqua painter with water. I prefer just to use a cup of water and a damp paper towel. I feel it gives me a lot more control over how wet my brush is. And I'm just going to come in, and as we have done on our prior cards, I'm just going to fill in the center of these small flower blossoms with my Hello Honey and my aqua painter, just to give them a little bit of color, but I don't want to take away from the main element of the card, which is the nice little blossom with the pansy punch and my designer paper down here. So that's actually all the coloring that we need to do on this card front. So I can put this away. Water on my work surface always makes me so nervous. Then I'm going to come in and I'm just going to scrunch up my little flower here just a little bit and curl his petals. Put him up on a dimensional. And this is just going to rest right on top of the scattering and cover up the stem of that leaf. And there you have it. So now I can come in with my fine tip glue pen. That's what I'm going to use today for my sequins. If you don't have it, you can use Crystal Effects or you can use Tombow liquid glue. Whatever your adhesive of choice is, you can use glue dots. I'm just collecting some random sequins that ran away, and I'm just going to decide where I might want to put my embellishments. That's actually a little bit heavy on the glue. That one might ooze just a little bit. And I think I'll put one up here this time. And again, placement doesn't matter. You can see I'm not even using the same spots as I did in my original card. So I'm just going to come in with some tweezers and put down some of my sequins. These came from the sequin trim. I just pulled off a few and that did ooze, so I'm going to have to clean that up off camera just a little. Okay, so there completes the outside of our card. Now if you've subscribed, I'm getting tongue-tied, to my card class by mail, you also have an insert for the inside of your card. You can see on this one, I put the scattering of flowers in the bottom left-hand corner, colored in with my aqua painter. I will probably do that again for this card, or I might come in and add a little something different and maybe do one of my pansies, stamp a little pansy in the corner. But there you have it. There is our third card in the Watercolor Birthday Blossoms card class to go. I hope you've enjoyed this quick and easy card. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for future videos. I have one more coming up, the fourth card in this series, and numbers 1 and 2 should already be published there. If you're interested in subscribing to this card class by mail, you can visit my blog at www.stampinginthesand.blogspot.com. All of the information for subscribing to this class is on my blog. or you can purchase the supplies to make these cards on your own in my online store. All the links are provided for you. And I look forward to stamping with you again soon. Happy stamping. Have a great day.